So this is what a Doctor Who DVD collection looks like in 2018 for the US. Tons of DVDs, right? But it didn't always look this way. Wouldn't it be cool if we could turn back time and see what the collection looked like from the very beginning? Well, that's what we're doing here on the DVD Archive series, and we're looking at both the US DVDs and the UK DVDs. In this episode, we're looking at 2004 specifically. And as you can tell, it looks quite different. So let's find out more today on the Doctor Who Guide. The best box set that you can buy for Doctor Who. Hey guys, welcome back to the Doctor Who Guide, helping you grow your knowledge collection and connection with other Doctor Who fans. If that sounds like something you want to do, then definitely consider subscribing for new videos every single Saturday. And today we are once again back with an episode of the DVD Archive series. I cover the US DVD releases, and Luke from the YouTube channel Luke Review 76, he talks about the UK DVDs. Definitely check out his channel if you like what you see, and definitely subscribe. So as you know, at the end of each video we tally up the releases for the UK and the US. The current score is 4-1. I can still win this. So let's dive right in for the first release of 2004 for the UK.
For Britain this year, it's sort of a gentle year, to get some releases released. On the 19th of January 2004, we got The Visitation. Here it is. My copy is signed by Peter Davison, as you can see there. This DVD's got a problem, which I will demonstrate. So there you can see it's Earthshock, So look at that spine. You can see where the Beauty logo is. Now if I put Visitation next to it, yeah, it's missing part of the blade. And that is on every single original release, and it's also thinner, the banner, if you can see. So that's annoying, so thankfully when it got re-released, obviously that problem was fixed. So The Visitation, as a story, it's quite good. I quite enjoyed it. The DVD release itself has, your basic stuff, commentary. We've got Directing Who, which Peter Moffat discusses. It's actually quite interesting what Peter Moffat sort of says about how he directed Doctor Who and that. And that's about it for The Visitation.
Alright, that is an awesome signature that you have on your Visitation DVD, Luke. The first release for the US is none other than Doctor Who, The Seeds of Death. I was so scared that would all come tumbling down. This is the first Ice Warriors story to be released on DVD. It's also the second Patrick Troughton release. We haven't had one since Tomb of the Cybermen, so that is great to have more of the second Doctor added to the collection. And according to my research, all of the bonus features are the same. Now let's see what the second release in the UK was.
Then on the 1st of March 2004, we got The Pyramids of Mars. Now this was voted as the #1 most wanted DVD release in the Doctor Who magazine poll. So Pyramids of Mars has always been a fan favourite, I think probably ever since it was broadcast. This and Genesis are sort of the original fan favourites in a way. They never re-released Pyramids of Mars. It's up there with Horror Fan Rock and other stories which need to be given a special edition today.
Alright, so Pyramids of Mars, that's a pretty good release. Let's see what the second release in the US was. And that release is Doctor Who, The Three Doctors. What an amazing story. It would have been great to see this released in 2003 in the 40th anniversary year, but hey, this was released in March of 2004, as was Doctor Who, The Seeds of Death. And it's quite cool that we also got Carnival of Monsters last year in 2003, so we now have two stories back to back for season 10. Let's head back to the UK.
On the 10th of May, we got The Green Death, another John Pertwee release. Again, this was given a special edition. It is one of the great Pertwee stories. The release has a commentary on which is one of my favourite commentaries that I've ever listened to on a Doctor Who DVD. I've not listened to every single one because there's loads of them, but I'm getting through them, and out of the ones I've listened to, this, The Ark of Infinity, and The Sea Devils are some of my favourite commentaries. Just Katie Manning gives a real, true opinion of the story, and she actually cries in it, which I think it just shows, how good emotions were portrayed in this story. It's obviously one of the all-time greats.
That is awesome. The Green Death is a beautiful, wonderful story. So good, top-notch, really love it. Let's find out what the third release in the US is. None other than Doctor Who, The Two Doctors. Now this was released on the 1st of June 2004. The others were released on the 2nd of March. So only a couple of months later and we already have another Doctor Who DVD release. This is yet another multi-Doctor story, so it's cool. We have the 5 Doctors already. We've gotten the 3 Doctors and now the 2 Doctors. So that's really awesome. And yeah, it's great to have another Colin Baker release, as we haven't had him since Vengeance on Varos, I believe in 2003. So now let's see what the 4th release for the UK was.
On the 5th of July 2004, we got The Leisure Hive. We'll talk about that in a moment. Okay, The Leisure Hive. There's one true place for this story. As you can see there, it says trash. Sorted.
You heard it here first, folks. So that was The Leisure Hive, a wonderful raving review from Luke Review 76. What I wouldn't give to see what other DVDs are in the trash can of this. Alright, so let's see what the fourth release in the US was. None other than Doctor Who: The Curse of Fenric. This also came out on the 1st of June 2004, and all of the bonus features should be the same as the UK. This is the second ever 7th Doctor DVD release ever since the first one back in the early days of this collection with Remembrance of the Daleks.
Then on the 20th of September 2004 we got Ghostlight. Third McCoy release. I really like it. It's some people say they don't understand it, and to me I just think watch it. You can't do this like you could with a news story and just sort of go off and do something else. You've got to go right, sit down, watch all 4 parts, and I understood it. I didn't feel like I didn't understand what was going on. When people get questioned, yeah, but why is it? Don't question it. It's like South Park. Don't question it. Just go along with it, and I enjoy it. I can get a thorough enjoyment out of the story. One problem, remastering is dreadful, and it really needs to be re-released. But because it's not a fan favourite, it's less likely to. But saying that, Pyramid Marsden been re-released, so you know, who knows what their thoughts are over there. But we are getting out of the world soon, so with it. Also want to add, we are still using on this release no disc art. Oh, you can see the reflection of everything else in the camera, isn't that interesting? No disc art, just the story and whatnot. This is the same for every BBC DVD. And to this point, I should get an example. Here is Red Dwarf. This is Series 2, BBC DVD, see-through, no disc art.
Let's see what the 5th release for the US was, and it is none other than the amazing Earthshock. This is a wonderful story. It's a rare one here in the US. It's the first 5th Doctor release since 2003, last year with Resurrection of the Daleks. This came out on the 7th of September. Yes, the 7th of September 2004. Alright, back to you, Luke, with your 6th release.
Then on the 1st of November 2004, we got arguably the greatest box set of all time. This was then re-released in a thinner form, and I think we all know what we're talking about. Lost in Time. And you just don't get better, do you? If you don't know what it is, go to any sort of DVD shop, go online, order it, watch it all again with commentaries, watch every special feature, do that 4 times, come back to this video and you'll know what I mean when I'm saying that, because I've done that. Well, for the Troughton discs anyway, because I have to admit, the Hartnell discs are the weaker ones. I like the Celestial Toymaker, Daleks Master Plan's overrated. I know a dangerous opinion, but I think it is. I think a lot of the greats, the 60s episodes that people say are great, I think are overrated. The ones that they say are dreadful, I think are really good. The Troughton discs, though, are brilliant on this box set, and yeah, like I said, it's one of the greats. And also, first disc art, as you can see there. As you can see, it came about because Day of Armageddon was found in January 2004, so they sort of thought, let's get a box set together of all the bits and pieces that we have of missing stories. I got cut off then, Alex, by an alarm to tell me to do this video. Isn't that ironic? And I forgot where I was.
I completely agree with Luke Review 76. The Lost in Time collection of rare episodes box set is one of the best box sets ever. I still hold to that because it gives you one of the best bang for your buck with the number of episodes you get to money. I've done an entire video series on collecting the missing episodes on DVD and how they went missing, so you can definitely check that out. Okay, so let's see what the 6th release in the US is. It is Doctor Who Pyramids of Mars. Luke has talked about this story and how just popular it is. Now, one special feature that is exclusive to this release in the US, that is not in the UK, are the narrated syndication introductions by Howard De Silva. Now, I know for a fact Luke has gone through all 6 of the 2004 releases for the UK, which means that if I have one more release, then I beat Luke and I get the point. And it looks like, yes, indeed, we have the Doctor Who Lost in Time collection box set. We have a 7th release in the US, which means we get the point. The score is now 4-2. Yes, I'm so happy. We finally get a point.
And of course, this time America have won this one. Take heed, you win again. I will not be held responsible for what I'll do. Took a dark turn.
Anyway, it came out as a box set. Also, it came out as separate releases of the William Hartnell years and the Patrick Troughton years in the UK. You have to buy these both in the box set. In part 2, we're not only going to take a closer look at what the collections would look like on the shelf for the UK and the US, but Luke has also bought a DVD that we previously didn't have from 2002, and revealing it. I also got a rare limited edition box set that we didn't actually mention in the 2003 video. Once again, if you want to grow your Doctor Who knowledge collection and connection with other Doctor Who fans, then definitely consider subscribing for new videos every single week. And Luke Reviews 76, definitely check out his channel and definitely subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in part 2.